for the Wolves. They stand 1-1 after a 10-8 loss in their last game against Bishop McGuinness. First batter goes out on strikes. That's Dax Clark. He'll be in center field for the Wolves, and stepping in is Bauer Britton. My first opportunity this year, as he's coming in DH, normally manning the second base spot, but he's been out for a few games. And it looks like a good cut for Bauer. Strike one. On the mound for Del City is Ricky McCullough. Throwing to Cale Sandifer. As the count, no balls, 2 strikes to Bauer Britton. That one's going to be low and away. Good discipline in the box. That's going to be a bouncer, shortstop, and Bauer's going to beat it out, as it was a slow roller over to Blake Barker, and Blake just unable to move quick enough to get the speedy Bauer Britton. So infield hit for Bauer, and that brings up Payson Rogers, the shortstop for the Wolves. So an early base runner with 1 out here in the top half of the first. As we said, tournament play here, so home team decided by a flip of a coin. And the Wolves here going to be the visitors, as that goes all the way to the backstop. And now Kaysen with the runner in scoring position. What a beautiful day for baseball. The wind is active, but if you're sitting in the sun, you feel it. Very nice. That's a good pitch. Second strikeout of the inning for McCullough. And it's going to go to Creed. Catcher Creed Muirhead, sophomore. Batting cleanup today. And the Wolves need a timely base hit here. That's what hurt them in the earlier contest. Just couldn't bring all the runners across that they had opportunity, and it ended up biting them. So let's see if we can change that here in the top half of the first against the Eagles. Ball one. A little bit low and away. Britton's going to go to third as Creed was swinging. 1-1 going to be the count. So the Wolves come in 9-7, and Del City struggling to get above 500. 1-2 to Creed. The Wolves unbeaten in district play, and we hope to bring you another district game next week on Tuesday evening. There has been some schedule changes recently, though, and we hope that that game stays put. That's going to be a throw down, and Bauer clean on the steal. Now he's just 90 feet away. 2-2 the count. He holds up, and the count goes full. And Creed earns a walk, 2 on. Here with 2 outs, going to bring up the pitcher, Easton Odell. Looks like I would only think that possibly an injury, maybe just not feeling it. Huh. So, a pitching change for Del City after the walk. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Shawnee Baseball on Shawnee CTV.
Hi, I'm Sean, Played Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Great deal on this 2019 Louisville Slugger LXT. The original price on this bat was $349.99. Our retail price, $169.99. We also have a great selection of new disc golf. Brands include Discraft, Innova, and Dynamic Disc. Bring us your used golf. Pro-line iron sets, drivers, putters, newer bag sets, just anything you have laying in the garage. Played Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, offers fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy.
Coming back in, it looks like George Goldsby, I believe, stepping on the mound. I'll have to confirm that with the number. But McCullough slid over to first base. And we'll see. It's Blake Barker, the shortstop, who came in to pitch, actually. Muirhead takes second. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. As a Wolves fan, I'm kind of glad he pulled McCullough. McCullough was looking tough. 3 balls, no strikes. Barker struggling to find the plate. And that's going to score a run. Both runners are moving up. So Britton on an infield hit goes around, 2 errors, 2 passed balls actually, and 1 steal. And the Wolves get the first run. And we're still looking at a 3-0 count, I believe, to Easton. As he takes the next pitch and gets his walk. So, coach coming out. We're wondering if he's going to change pitchers. I don't know that you can twice in the inning, can you? At least twice you can. Maybe not 3 times. They're talking about it. And they want to make sure to get it together. Coach had his say. On first, Easton Odell. Over at third is Muirhead. And at the plate, Zane Wilson for the Wolves. The throw down, and another run comes across. So pinch runner for Odell, for Creed Muirhead, comes in, and Odell stands on second. That's going to be high inside to Wilson. And that's a strike. Good snag by Coach Paxson. He was known more for his hitting, I think, back in the day. He's been working on that fielding. That's right. That's going to be a strikeout, and the Wolves leave one on, but they get two across as 3 strikeouts in the inning for all the outs. Wolves up 2-0.
Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. Clinic Pharmacy, conveniently located, open 7 days a week, and the latest technology for accurate prescription fulfillment makes Shawnee sports enthusiast Tim Barrick and his staff at Clinic Pharmacy the brand to trust.
Hi, I'm Sean, Play It Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Great deal on this 2019 Louisville Slugger LXT. Original price on this bat was $349.99. Our retail price, $169.99. We also have a great selection of new disc golf. Brands include Discraft, Innova, and Dynamic Disc. Bring us your used golf. Proline iron sets, drivers, putters, newer bag sets, just anything you have laying in the garage. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
We've watched little Nick grow up before our very eyes. A lifelong Shawnee resident, now with a family of his own and a law practice across from the Hornbeck. Call Nick Atwood, attorney, for any of your legal needs. Nick is here to help.
As we come back to Memorial Park at Skelton Field, we've got Easton Odell on the mound for the Wolves. We have Brant Nave over at first base. At second base is Zane Wilson. Sorry, a little mixed up there. Canton Kasika at third. As I said earlier, Kason Rogers at short. Out in left field is Maddox Tully. In center field, Dax Clark and Ren Carter over in right field. And that Ren is who DH Bauer Britton will be hitting for. That's our defensive setup. For the Wolves. First pitch, high and tight, as the delivery to the catcher, Dustin Tooker. Tooker actually started at first base. A lot of wholesale changes after that first walk of the ball game, though, in the Del City lineup. That's why it's good to have friends in the press box. Those who know what's going on. And that's going to be a second one inside. No balls, 2 balls, no strikes. As Odell looking to find the strike zone. So that's 4 pitches and a walk. Standifer coming in. That's in there for a strike. Good pitch by Odell. Strike 2. Ring it up. And he pops it. Nice strikeout by Odell as Standifer sits down, and that brings up Blake Barker. Barker steps in. The pitcher. And that's going to be strike 1. Blake coming in relief with 2 outs in the first. And the runner goes Muirhead. That one goes in the dust. No balls, 2 strikes. The count now on Barker. That one just a little tough to handle for Muirhead. We'll see him throw somebody out today. Creed's got a gun. I think that's a song. 2-2, I think. 1-2, maybe.
Count now 1-2 to Barker.
You know, we'll just throw a count out there and then figure it out. Odell holds him. And that's going to be a soft play. Nicely done by second baseman Zane Wilson. As the 4-3 put out to Brant Nave at first. So second out of the inning. The runner, who was walked on 4 pitches, ends up at third base. And that brings up McCullough. Ricky McCullough, first baseman. Good block by Muirhead. And they get him. Sleeping on third, the Wolves. Did I say it?
Hardesty Meats.
A real
I think
honest-to-God butcher
Creedson
shop since
threw that down there.
1932.
Pure quality.
This is absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats. New location. Fred's Tire and Battery on Harrison and downtown is a full-service vehicle repair facility. Tires, brakes, tune-ups, exhaust. If your vehicle needs maintenance or repair, Fred's Tire and Battery is our community's choice. Have you seen our signs lately?
5 stars, positive, professional, quality, and responsive.
Everybody that works there are some of the nicest people you will ever meet. I would recommend this place to anyone.
Our associate was professional, courteous, personable, and most important, patient. Kept a positive and encouraging attitude throughout the process.
The crew here is always phenomenal. This broker is kind, friendly, and cares about their customers and employees alike.
Our associate was really awesome at getting things done and truly cares about finding your perfect home. I highly recommend.
Have you seen our signs lately? Bringing it in, that is Kenton Kasika coming up to bat for the Wolves here in the top half of the second, leading 2-0 over the Del City Eagles as the Wolves take advantage of some base runners with 2 outs and bring in a couple of runs in the first. Del City with the pickoff leaves nobody on. They basically go out 1-2-3 in their half. And now Kasika steps in. Big Kenton, a third baseman, and that's a good cut. That's going to be hit to the shortstop. Kasika hustling down the line, just couldn't get there fast enough. Good play by Tooker as actually, that was Reynolds, Seth Reynolds, who's been moved over to shortstop. That's a timeout and no pitch. That's going to be to the backstop. So is that. Barker having a tough time finding the plate right now. Brant Nave up to bat for the Wolves, and we've got another timeout. Little cat and mouse game with the pitcher and the hitter, as that's solid to center field. Caught out there by the center fielder. Seth Reynolds moving in from center field, and I believe that's Goldsby who's made that catch. And that's going to be fouled out of play. Strike one. Maddox Tully at the plate. Ball. Slow roller, and they are not going to get him.
One on with 2 outs. As I said earlier, the Wolves able to capitalize with 2 outs in the first, bringing across 2 runs. And it looks like we're going to get a change, another change. Barker is going to catcher, and that would probably mean Standifer is going to pitcher. We'll be back after this as a pitching change here in the top of the second.
Most of us have a closet full or room full of used sporting equipment. Sean and Pops Play It Again Sports gives you cash for your lightly used sporting equipment. Let your sporting equipment play again. Do you love swimming? SHS Swim is always looking for the next state champion. Find SHS Swim on Facebook and Instagram. Watch SHS Swim live on Shawnee CTV. For 25 years, Eric's has served you and your family for all your prescription needs. Eric and his staff love the community and love seeing you in the store conveniently located on North Kickapoo. Make your day brighter by visiting Eric's today. Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, offers fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Fred's Tire and Battery on Harrison and downtown is a full-service vehicle repair facility. Tires, brakes, tune-ups, exhaust. If your vehicle needs maintenance or repair, Fred's Tire and Battery is our community's choice.
All right, coming back as Standifer comes in to pitch, and Barker goes to catcher for Del City, and we're at the top of the order for the Wolves, where damage can be done. Runner in scoring position now. Dax Clark, the center fielder, leadoff hitter, at the plate. That's going to be in there for a strike. High and away. That's going to be outside. Blue doesn't show us the count too often. Got to coach him a little bit. That's going to be a slow roller to third. And it's going to be past McCullough, which is going to bring in a run. As Dax goes all the way to second on the infield single. And the Wolves capitalize again with 2 outs, bringing a run across. Nicely done. And that brings up Bauer Britton with Dax Clark in scoring position. That's going to be a slow bounder to short. And they punch him out. As it was close, Britton couldn't get that one. And 3 outs in the innings. The Wolves get 1 across on 2 hits. They leave 1 on. They're up 3-0 in the middle of 2.
Hardesty Meats.
A real honest-to-God butcher shop since 1932.
Pure quality.
This is absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats, new location. Clinic Pharmacy, conveniently located, open 7 days a week, and the latest technology for accurate prescription fulfillment makes Shawnee sports enthusiast Tim Barrick and his staff at Clinic Pharmacy the brand to trust. We've watched little Nick grow up before our very eyes. A lifelong Shawnee resident, now with a family of his own and a law practice across from the Hornbeck. Call Nick Atwood, attorney, for any of your legal needs. Nick is here to help.
Thank you to Patty for being here. From Gateway and from myself specifically, man, the energy and the power and the time and the love and the support and the challenge that you bring to our board and to our staff is huge. And I look forward to continuing to work with you and alongside you. And I just want to say thank you, Patty. Great job, and look forward to the future as what we do and continue to move, and your impact of what you do so quietly, just kind of behind the scenes as you do your full-time job. You also take on these volunteer things, and I know you're part of other groups in this community and support other groups, but selfishly I want to say I'm so glad you're a part of this one. Thank you.
We are back at Memorial Park at Skelton Field. Thanks for being with us. Remember, Shawnee, all of us together, we build community one season at a time, as Ricky McCullough for the Del City Eagles steps back in as the play nicely made by the Wolves. That looked good. Kason Rogers over to Brant Nave for the out. One pitch out as Odell comes in strong here in the second, gets the ground ball, which is what we like to see. First out of the inning, George Goldsby steps up. Goldsby, the center fielder for the Eagles. That's going to be strike one. Goldsby looking to lay a bunt, just couldn't put it down. In there for strike two. High for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to George Goldsby. Easton Odell throws a curve, doesn't get it. 2-2. You'd think he'd be bringing it here. And he gets him with another strikeout, second strikeout of the game for Odell. And Alex Lerner comes up. Or Lenore. Alex Lenore. Either way. Alex playing third base. And strike one. That one outside. He almost got him to swing, though. 1-1, the count. There you go. Strike two. And he gets him. The Wolves at the end of 2, they lead the Eagles of Del City 3-0. You're watching Wolves Baseball on Shawnee CTV. Together, we build community one season at a time.
Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. For 25 years, Eric's has served you and your family for all your prescription needs. Eric and his staff love the community and love seeing you in the store conveniently located on North Kickapoo. Make your day brighter by visiting Eric's today.
Hi, I'm Sean, Played Again Sports, where we pay you cash for used sporting goods. Check out this great deal on this Octane Fitness Elliptical. Original price, $2,000. Out the door at Played Again Sports, $799.99. We also have the ever-popular Vice golf balls, Vice Pro Plus, Vice Drive, and Vice Pro Soft, starting at $19.99. Please bring us your gently used baseball and softball gloves, just like this used DeMarini Insane 11.5-inch baseball glove. Played Again Sports, we buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
Do you love swimming? SHS Swim is always looking for the next state champion. Find SHS Swim on Facebook and Instagram. Watch SHS Swim live on Shawnee CTV.
We come back to Memorial Park, Ed Skelton Field. Thanks for being with us. As the Wolves lead the Del City Eagles, we're coming up in the top half of the second. And the Wolves having a good day of it so far, as they are in the tournament with a 1-1 record. They beat the OKC Broncos in the first game of the tournament yesterday, and last night in the last game of the night they got beat 10-8 by Bishop McGuinness. Unfortunate for the Wolves. They had a lot of base runners in that game, certainly enough to pull that one out, just couldn't get the timely hits. But today, this the last game of the day here at the park, and the Wolves come in 1-1, and they'll be playing probably at Midwest City tomorrow in one of the standing games. It's going to be Kason Rogers at the plate for the Wolves, and he watches a strike go by. Good curveball there, just outside. Kason didn't chase. Ball. And he gets knocked out on that curveball right off the hip bone. As Rogers sits down, and that's the first out. As Creed Muirhead going to step up. Creed took a walk in the first, knocked McCullough off of the mound, actually. And since then, we've had another change. So Muirhead facing a new pitcher, and he takes ball one. Make that 2. That's in there for a strike. That's hit solid down the right field line and to the wall. As Muirhead trucking for second, stand up. Double for Creed as he got that one solid. A little bit more air under that, and it probably would have carried over the wall. As Muirhead again going to get the pinch runner trotting out there. As is number 12 Bolin. Who's 12? We do not have a 12. The closest number is Reed Bolin. And after the double, Easton Odell steps in. strike. That's going to be a little bit high to Odell. 1 out. Odell liked that pitch. He wanted a lot of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, our count. That's into center field. And the runner is going to come home as Odell is trucking for second, and he's going to get himself a stand-up double there. And an RBI for Odell. Nicely done. Pinch runner for Creed comes all the way around for the second time in the game. And Zane Wilson going to step in there. Odell stays on second. And Wilson to face Standifer. And he's going to get hit. Zane trots on down. Kasika stepping in. Canton. It's going to be on the inside part of the plate. First strike 1. Last time Canton hit into a 6-3 out. We don't want that here, as that's 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Kasika. And that's to the shortstop. Good play there. And that's the end of the inning. The Wolves leave 1 on. Double play takes them out of the inning, and they lead 4-0. You're watching Shawnee Wolves Baseball on Shawnee CTV. Together we're building community, one season at a time.
Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, offers fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. We've watched little Nick grow up before our very eyes. A lifelong Shawnee resident, now with a family of his own and a law practice across from the Hornbeck. Call Nick Atwood, attorney, for any of your legal needs. Nick is here to help. Bank First in Oklahoma offers a variety of personal and business banking services, including accounts, loans, treasury services, and more. Explore online.
Hi, I'm Sean at Played Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Check out this great deal on this pink I-20 driver. Originally $299.99, now only $119.99. We also have new gear, like this DeMarini Prism and this Rawlings Mantra, just like your OU women's softball team swing. Now coming into baseball softball season, we are in need of used baseball and softball mitts. We will pay you cash on the spot. Played Again Sports, we buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
We are back at Ed Skelton Field. Let's not do that late anymore, that music. As I talk about it, it's nice. I like what's going on here today. 4-0 the score for the Wolves. And Easton Odell on the mound. Coming up for Del City is going to be Wendell Spence, the shortstop, as he trots on in, and Odell going to face him for the first time here in the bottom half of the third, as the Wolves batting as the away team in this game in the Bill Tilton tournament. Game 3 for the Wolves here. They stand 1-1 so far. That's going to hit the bat, and it should be an out, which it is. As Odell throws out Spence. I don't think Spence meant to hit that. In fact, I know Spence didn't mean to hit that, and he didn't know where it went. He thought it was a foul ball and didn't get his bat out of the way as he ducked. As Seth Reynolds, the center fielder, that actually was DeJohn Hawkins, the right fielder. As Seth Reynolds coming up. And he is now over at shortstop. Started off out in center field. So 1 out. And the runner's on first. And Odell delivers a strike. Nice looking pitch by Odell. And this one's going to be outside for a ball. Strike. As Reynolds thought he saw something he liked. And I think Odell took a little bit off that pitch. 2 strikes. Inside. Ooh, punched him out on the inside corner. Reynolds sits down. That is the 4th strikeout for Odell. And we go up to Dustin Tooker at the plate. That one's going to get away from Muirhead, and Hawkins slides into second. And that's a strike. Another passed ball by Odell. And Muirhead chases it down. Hawkins stands on third now after the 2 wild pitches. Let's see if Odell can get back into form here. Easton delivers, and that's down the line, foul. As Tooker almost got Hawkins. Odell with the pickoff. Trying to end the inning with the pickoff, as we did in the first. Strike! As the Wolves come away with another strikeout, third out of the inning. The Eagles leave one, and the Wolves up 4-0. We are at the end of 3. You're watching Shawnee Baseball on Shawnee CTV. Together we're building community one season at a time. We'll be back.
Thank you to Patty for being here. From Gateway and from myself specifically, man, the energy and the power and the time and the love and the support and the challenge that you bring to our board and to our staff is huge. And I look forward to continuing to work with you and alongside you. And I just want to say thank you, Patty. Great job, and look forward to the future as what we do and continue to move, and your impact of what you do so quietly, just kind of behind the scenes. As you do your full-time job, you also take on these volunteer things, and I know you're part of other groups in this community and support other groups, but selfishly I want to say I'm so glad you're a part of this one. Thank you.
Hardesty Meats.
A real honest-to-God butcher shop since 1932.
Pure quality.
This is the absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats. New location.
The Wolves coming up to bat. And to start things off here in the fourth, we've got 4 runs across. As coming up to the plate for the Wolves is going to be Brant Nave, first baseman. Brant with a solid shot out to center field. It was a fly out, but he had good contact. And there is going to be a foul ball. I do not know where that call came from, as it went directly over the bag. Called foul. And that's in there for strike 2. We have no balls, 2 strikes. That's a good piece of hitting there as Nave gets the bat on the ball. And good play from the shortstop as Nave thrown out for the first out of the inning. Seth Reynolds over to McCullough for the out. On the 6-3 put out. That brings up Maddox Tully. Maddox with the single and a run scored in the second. 0-1. Oh and 2. And we have a trip to the mound. And we're going to have a change, it looks like. Don't know, because they're... Yep. A new pitcher coming in. Or, yep, it looks like Seth Reynolds now coming in. Started in center field, went to shortstop. Now he's going to pitcher. So the Wolves Maddox Tully up at the plate. And the change, an odd one, midstream in the count. So on deck is Dax Clark. He's the top of the order for the Wolves, center fielder. Bauer Britton batting second, DH for the Wolves. Kason Rogers, shortstop, batting third. Creed Muirhead, catcher, batting fourth. Easton Odell, still pitching, batting fifth. Zane Wilson is playing second base today and batting sixth. Kenton Kasika is our third baseman, and he's batting seventh. Brant Nave, who you just saw, he's batting eighth, first baseman. And up is Maddox Tully, and he takes the first pitch and delivers a single, does Maddox. That's his second single of the day. As I said earlier, he scored back in the second after his single. Let's see if he can pull that off again. Like to see it. As Dax coming up is talking about things with his pitcher is Blake Barker. Standifer, he went back to shortstop. Another ball. That's right back to the pitcher as Clark moves the runner up, gets his job done, and Clark retired on the sacrifice. That would be Tully standing at second with Bauer Britton. A chance to deliver another run for the Wolves. They've been consistent each inning. Let's see if we can keep it up. And that's going to be out number 3. The Wolves leave one on with a lead 4-0. We are in the middle of 4.
Bank First in Oklahoma offers a variety of personal and business banking services, including accounts, loans, treasury services, and more. Explore online.
Hi, I'm Sean, Play It Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Great deal on this 2019 Louisville Slugger LXT. Original price on this bat was $349.99. Our retail price, $169.99. We also have a great selection of new disc golf. Brands include Discraft, Innova, and Dynamic Disc. Bring us your used golf. Pro-line iron sets, drivers, putters, newer bag sets, just anything you have laying in the garage. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, offers fast, accurate prescription fulfillment. Delivery to your door. Harrison Discount Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy.
Memorial Park Ed Skelton Field for Wolves baseball. Every day is a good day for baseball as the Wolves up 4-0 on the Dell City Eagles, trying to improve the 9-7 record are the Wolves, as the record, though, doesn't indicate the 7-0 district record, which is the most powerful of what we need to keep track of for the Wolves playoffs hopes. And Easton Odell pitching a good tournament game as he delivers first pitch high and away for a ball. And up at the plate for the Dell City Eagles, number 3. And now he is pitching Cale Standifer. No, I'm sorry. No, he was pitching. Now he's at shortstop, which is where he started the game, I believe. He might have started behind the plate. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused at where everybody was on Dell City, because when they change, they're serious about their changes. And people move. So that's down third base line and blocked nicely by the Eagles coach. And our count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Counts according to Monty. That's going to be punched foul down the right field line. That's chased out there by Ren Carter. Hadn't really had the chance to call Ren's name too often today. He's not hitting so far as the DH in his spot. That's going to be right at the second baseman, Zane Wilson, for the out. Stepping in now, Blake Barker. Blake behind the plate. He's seen multiple positions today, too. Two balls, no strikes. Odell pitching a clean game so far. Any mistakes made have been backed up nicely with some good defensive effort or a strikeout. So that's going to be popped out to Ren. And the catch made easy as cake. As Ren Carter had to go quite a distance to catch up to that ball, but he could do it. He's got some wheels, does Ren. I've seen him use those as a wideout and a cornerback for the football team. McCullough steps in after the Barker flyout. Strike one. High and tight for a ball. on the corner. That's a good pitch by Odell. 2-2 the count as we're looking to end this inning right here. Just outside. I think if it doesn't pull Muirhead, he might have got that call. Easton set to deliver. Streak! Another strikeout by Easton Odell. And the Wolves set him down 1-2-3 in the fourth, and they are up 4-0 at the end of the fourth. You're watching Wolves Baseball on Shawnee CTV.
Sonic Drive-In originated in Shawnee, serving great food fast to your family. Drive up, order, and eat in your car. Now, more than 3,500 stores worldwide, it's Sonic Good at our local Sonics. Clinic Pharmacy, conveniently located, open 7 days a week, and the latest technology for accurate prescription fulfillment makes Shawnee sports enthusiast Tim Barrick and his staff at Clinic Pharmacy the brand to trust.
Make sure.
Hi, I'm Sean, Play It Again Sports, where we pay you cash for your used sporting goods. Great deal on this 2019 Louisville Slugger LXT. Original price on this bat was $349.99. Our retail price, $169.99. We also have a great selection of new disc golf. Brands include Discraft, Innova, and Dynamic Disc. Bring us your used golf. Pro-line iron sets, drivers, putters, newer bag sets, just anything you have laying in the garage. Play It Again Sports. We buy and sell new and used sports equipment.
We've watched little Nick grow up before our very eyes. A lifelong Shawnee resident, now with a family of his own and a law practice across from the Hornbeck. Call Nick Atwood, attorney, for any of your legal needs. Nick is here to help.
As we are back, 4-0 our score here on a beautiful day for baseball. And the Wolves delivering so far, consistent from the plate as we go into the fifth inning. They're up 4-0 against the Del City Eagles. On the mound for the Del City Eagles is Seth Reynolds, coming in last inning. And coming up for the Wolves is going to be Kason Rogers. Kason steps in, and it's time for him to get a hit as he steps in 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch by Reynolds, a ball. 1-1. That's going to be outside, ball 2. We don't care how Rogers gets on. We just need base runners. It's always good to get your leadoff on, especially when he's got wheels like Rogers. And that's going to be ball 4. And he makes it with the walk. And stout Creed Muirhead steps up there. Creed stepping in. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. 2 runs scored for Creed. Having a good game at the plate and behind the plate, as that one's going to be high. It's one thing if you pitch to this sophomore, you've got to pitch it well. He's got a good eye. for strikes. And he's got an easy swing with the bat. Rogers in there with a stolen base. That's why we wanted him on. He's a good base runner. And now Muirhead steps back in, 1-1. The runner now in scoring position. And that's solid to right center field. That's going to score at least one, as Muirhead's going to stop at second with another stand-up double. I just like the way his swing looks. Creed Muirhead, solid. Another RBI for Creed, and Kaysen comes across. That's going to bring up Easton Odell. The pitcher can help himself here. Nobody out. And the runner in scoring position. One ball, no strikes. Figured out our pinch runner is Christian Taylor. Thank you, Monty. Nice sacrifice fly, if nothing else. That's going to be dropping, though, as he's got some wheels, and Odell is using them as he trucks around to third. Stand-up triple, as that one lost in the stars, and Taylor comes around for the third time for Muirhead. Christian Taylor, good job running the bases, as he's teamed up with Creed for 3 runs across. Easton Odell gets the triple, and that's another RBI for Easton. So the Wolves 2 across here in the 5th. Nobody out. Runner on third, and steps in Zane Wilson. Zane, the second baseman, he's had a couple of nice plays in the field so far tonight. Last time up, he got hit by a pitch, became a base runner for us. Unfortunately, we hit into a double play behind him. Not a lot he could do about that. Good cut by Zane, strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to be a solid single and an RBI for Zane. Nicely done. Good piece of hitting. And the Wolves keep it going as 7 across. And base runner at first. I don't think Zane will stay there for very long, though. Honestly, I think that he will be running. We might have another pitching change, though. I think they're talking about it, and it's going to be, not sure who it is. I think Tooker. I think Tooker has made it to the mound. We thought that he was the first one to make it, and that's just not the case. So, another pitching change. We're going to take a break. You're watching Wolves Baseball on Shawnee CTV. Wolves 7 runs across now In the fifth, nobody out. We'll be back.
Hardesty Meats.
A real honest-to-God butcher shop since 1932.
Pure quality.
This is absolute best place to get meat.
I'm so lucky to have found this spot.
Hardesty Meats.
So that
New
means
location.
Reynolds will probably go to
Fred's Tire and
second base.
Battery on Harrison and downtown
That's where
is a
Cooker came
full-service
from?
vehicle repair facility. Tires, brakes, tune-ups, exhaust. If your vehicle needs maintenance or repair, Fred's Tire and Battery is our community's choice. Have you seen our signs lately?
5 stars, positive, professional, quality, and responsive.
Everybody that works there are some of the nicest people you will ever meet. I would recommend this place to anyone.
Our associate was professional, courteous, personable, and most important, patient. Kept a positive and encouraging attitude throughout the process.
The crew here is always phenomenal. This broker is kind, friendly, and cares about their customers and employees alike.
Our associate was really awesome at getting things done and truly cares about finding your perfect home. I highly recommend.
Have you seen our signs lately?
As we are back, Kasika with the opportunity here to get on the board. As we've got Zane Wilson over at first base. Good lead over there, and Kasika takes the first pitch ball high from Dustin Tooker. And 3 already across. 2 hits and a walk. Kasika drills that one to right center. It will not be caught as it bounces to the fence. He's going to rumble, stand-up double for Kasika and Zane Wilson all the way around for another Wolves run. We said he wouldn't stay at first for very long. We just thought he'd be stealing. But Kasika took care of that with a solid stand-up double. And the Wolves are rolling here in the 5th inning. Another runner in scoring position, and Big Brent Nave steps in, the first baseman. He's had a couple of solid hits just at Eagle defenders. Let's see if he can find a hole with this one. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to Brent. High. And ball 2. Ball 2. And a 4-pitch walk to Nave. Nicely done. And that brings up Maddox Tully, who had a solid single the last time up. Ended up reaching second. Good piece of hitting by Nave. And he's got a good lead. Again, ball 1. Shawnee batters staying in front. Ball 2. Ball 3. And ball 4. That's going to bring up, that's going to put Tully on first, Nave on second, Kasika on third, and brings up Dax Clark. Speedy Dax Clark. Let's see if Dax can get it out of the infield for us. Ball one, no strikes to the leadoff, Clark. Straight back and out of play as the count goes to 1-1. High for ball two. Sun going down, shadows getting long at the field. And we're looking at the third consecutive walk by Tooker. 3-1 the count. And he brings... They called it a strike. Tully picked off a first. He thought the walk had taken place. It was a called strike. The count is full, and there is a first out of the inning on the pickoff. There's the walk. And Clark goes to first. Third walk in a row by Tooker. Bell City may be out of pitchers, though. Timeout called in the box a few times. Bauer Britton back there. He wants to be comfortable with the bases loaded. Big opportunity for the Wolves with only one out. Up 8-0 here in the fifth. They could really drive the nail deep with the solid hit here. Big gap in left center field for Bauer. That's a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Britton 1 for 2. That's down the third base line, and they're looking to double it up. Not happening. 1 run comes across. And the Wolves better run as Dax Clark makes it to third. So 1 out as Nave thrown out for the second out of the inning. And Bauer on the fielder's choice makes it all the way to second, and that pushes Dax Clark over to third. And Cason Rogers, who started this off with a walk, which led to 5 consecutive Shawnee runs. Still have 2 on base, second and third. No balls, 1 strike. High and inside. 2 outs now for the Wolves. We've got a count of 1-1 by my tally. Away for ball 2. Quick throw down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As the count evens up. 9-0 our score. Wolves favor. We have McCullough going over to third base, it looks like. No, center fielder coming in to third. That center fielder is Goldsby. And number 5 is going out. To center field. So, actually 5 is Goldsby. So, we'll figure out who's over at third. There's been, again, it's been a lot of changes. The Eagles have been flying all around today. That's going to be high for ball 4. No, I guess not. 3-2. We had the count right. Now he's walking to first. Confusion on or at the plate, and the walk is determined for Kason Rogers. He reaches second time this inning on a walk, and that brings up Creed Muirhead. And Creed has been good all day long. He is 2 for 2 with a walk and 3 runs scored at the plate. And the count now 0-2. You know Creed's looking for something to hit. Bases loaded in front of him. Let's just go for the grand slam here, Creed. Just be smooth about it. Not like you're really going for it, but let's just hit one. Okay, 0-3. I guess you got to take. But Mama says, you know, let's hit a grand slam. Now, wasn't that a walk anyway? Maybe not. I don't. It was before that pitch 3-0? I thought it was too. So, dinger! Oh, yes! Creed continues to run as the ball gets lost in the sun, and he clears the bases. That's our man, Creed Muirhead, with another stand-up double. And he gets a couple of more runs across as Kaysen comes in and Britton comes in. Bauer, Britton, Kaysen, Rogers come across there as Dax Clark already scored on the pass ball. And the Wolves are rolling in the 5th. Muirhead standing on second as the Wolves have 8 across here in the 5th inning. And Easton Odell